Hello, hi there Cancerians, I hope you are all well. Welcome to my channel. My name is Bella and this is your love horoscopes for December 2021, the end of the year. I'm a psychic, so how I read is intuit the message from my spirit guides. I will also be pulling some cards later just for extra additional messages and any further clarification on what spirit are also telling me. This is guidance. This is to help you navigate through the month and things that spirit think you strongly need to be focusing on or that you need to know also. So forewarned is forearmed, as they say. So, Cancerians, what's been shown to me, for those where this is applicable, and you'll know fairly soon, is they're saying basically you've had somebody who, I just feel like they make poor choices all the time when it comes to connection with you, and it's never about saving the relationship, it's never about making it better, it's more about just keeping connected to you. And that doesn't feel good enough to me. I don't know whether it's because we have the Venus retrograde happening on the 19th of December, but for some people's readings, it's been a bit deep and a little bit kind of like concerning in terms of the other person's energy that you are giving energy to. They are very selfish in this energy. They feel like they only want, that they need you to be connected to you, but they're not willing to give you more than what you need or deserve out of them. Because Spirit is saying because they keep making really poor choices, and also that they feel like they want to have more than one choice, not just you. They're not ready to settle. They're not ready to give. It's one of the two things, or both. And as a result of that, I do feel like for a lot of you, you've had to think about walking away from them because they keep walking away from you. But I feel as you get into this energy, for those people who didn't kind of rid themselves of that energy around their September time when some portals were opening and closing, then very heavily you will be deciding to do that in December, probably because of the Venus retrograde, but also probably because, you know, end of the year, cognitively, start of a new year, you're not wanting to repeat the same year with this person's energy. But let me tell you, then, you know, if they can help it and if they can keep you in their mind or in their hearts, they're not planning on going anywhere. So if you are in this place in December, you're like, I'm just tired of this, because you should be, and you want to close the door, because you should, close it with no air for them to get in. What I mean by that is block, email, telephone, everything. Tell your friends not to tell you anything, like cut it out, because they're just going to keep trying. Now, for those of you who want them to keep trying, we're going to have a look at that, but right now it's not indicated very, very strongly that they're going to change anytime soon. We shall see. Basically, I'm trying to speak some positive, because my guides are basically saying here, when they want to give, how they keep connected to you, it doesn't matter. It can be in a positive way where they just call you up, say, hi babe, I want to see you, spend a few days with you, and then they disappear. Or it can be that they do something to annoy you, to trigger you. They don't care how they get attention for you. Attention and connection to them is the same thing, because you getting upset tells them that you still care, and they get a high out of it. They feel connected to it. They also feel like they have power over you. Hence why I don't like their energy right now. I'm not going to mince my words. Every time I keep looking for something more, my guides are just saying here, you've had divine intervention, and you will continue to get divine intervention in this connection of not making it necessarily come together until that person gets out of their head, their mindset. And I feel, because I've been saying this to a few people, that it stems from you. If you're not different, if you don't close the doors and act differently, don't allow them in, they don't have the opportunity to miss your absence, to have the potential change that is really truly needed, because they can still hook into your energy. You need to see them literally like an energy vampire and not a romantic partner, not at this time. And I don't care whether this is somebody you're married to, whether you've just met them, or whether there's an ex. It's the same energy that you're facing, and also that they're really slow and they fool you. It's like, I'm just like, what's going on? Like, basically, they may say to you, they future fake. They say to you, "Liz, well, I'll see you," and then it doesn't happen. Or, "Yes, I promise that I'll commit to you," and then it doesn't happen. "Yes, we'll work on things," and then it doesn't happen. "Let's go for drinks," and then it doesn't happen. Do you see where I'm going? If it is slow or just doesn't happen, or if you're together, how often you see them is like infrequent. It's slow. Slow. My guides are saying, for those of you that are holding on to this connection, hoping for change, you're holding on to dead weight. They are saying let it go, because it's not literally going to be the death of you, but energetically, you know, from a low vibrational, could it make you depressed and sad and keep you from healing? Yeah, in that metaphorical sense, it's the death of you. This person is ciphering your energy and there's no balance. And the indication at this time is that balance can only be restored when you cut them off. Now, that could mean that things improve, because for some readings where I have looked at, for some people that has improved them. But I have to say, out of all the people that star signs that I've read for, yours is slightly the darkest one. So we shall see. I'm going to pull some cards now just to see what comes out. What additional guidance is there for you? Showing you hanging on. Not all of you strongly, but some of you are holding on, just thinking there's that one last little bit of hope. If I just look right down in the cup, maybe I might be able to see something, but there is nothing there. These cards are slightly different from other tarot decks. Usually there is one full, but this one is not. They're all empty, and this person's looking, hoping there's a drop in that one cup. But you see in the distance how that person's just walking off. Walking off. They don't care. They don't care. And then do you see that there's a cup with water and there's a cup with blood? They affect your emotions. They kick it. But also, like, the bond that you think you have with them, they've kicked that also too. There's also something also in this. Correct. You see the moon? Anxiousness. This person makes you anxious. And that's not a healthy thing. Really, really isn't. They're stubborn. All about themselves. Focus on them and what they can achieve. They're too stuck in their egos. And I said this last month. I've been saying it all year. Relationships are not going to work if somebody's self-worth is too low. And it's not going to work if somebody's ego is too high and too toxic. And you have a person you're dealing with that they're only in for things for themselves. When they want you, it's because they need something. Either attention, money, something from you. And when they don't need you, guess what? They bugger off. Leaving you wondering what the hell. But with hope. Saying your higher self is speaking to you all the time, guys. All the time. Your intuition. You're so lovely. And that's why they take advantage, because you're so lovely. But you need to use your intuition, your higher self, to redirect that back to yourself. For self-love, your higher self is telling you all the time that something is not right and to move on. You are a queen, you know, and take that, doesn't matter about gender. You are a queen. You're a king or a queen, and you're not recognising this about yourselves. Because you've got loads of compassion. You see the hope because they give you the illusion of the hope. And maybe for some of them there is real hope, but it's not for you to wait for it, because the waiting means they're treating you worse. Two of Cups. They are bonded to you. I hate to say it. They do want you. I hate to say it. But it's not, doesn't mean that, you know, people love us all the time. Doesn't mean it's healthy for us. Doesn't mean it's the correct kind of love. The thing is, you can see that too, and that's why some of you are stuck. But it's not the right love. You have to change if there's any hope of that. Which again, I'm not feeling very confident about. Again, you need to change, level up. Yes, Spirit, appreciate that you take care of so many people, that you take care of them. But you've got to take care of yourself. Think about this. Empress is a mother energy. If you as a parent, whether you are or whether you're going to imagine it, if you don't take care of yourself, feed yourself, clothe yourself, have your energy up high, how the hell can you really have any energy emotionally, tangibly for your own kids? You have to put your own oxygen mask on first. Sorry to be preachy, but I'm just giving what the Spirit is saying. Strong message. Because there they are, self-indulging. They're drinking from you, literally. See that cup? Gone to that waterfall, put it in there, taking from you, because it's all about them, and they don't care how they do it. So the overall message that I'm getting, guys, if you didn't get the message already, is basically they're not good for you. Not in their current version of themselves. That the way to change them energy is that you need to change yourself, and that you need to energetically block them from stealing your light, taking from you, fooling you, manipulating you. You need to do that for any impact to change. And I have no doubt, just as a reader, I've been doing this for a long time, that when you do that, only good things happen. So what I'm going to do is look in the extended about whether, where that leads for you. Does it lead to them changing? Or does it lead to a new person? Which is what I'm rooting for. But we'll have a look in the extended. The extended link is just down below if you'd like to dive a little bit deeper into what happens next. And I hope that this message was received for the persons or people that needed to see this. And I hope this helps.